Hello my fellow gamers and welcome back to a series that is very close to me. This is the first battle, the first episode of Shadow Against the YouTubers 2, because it's Total War Warhammer 2, so it makes sense that it's a whole new series and playlist. So yes, this is the very first one, and as you see I'm playing as Beastmen. I'm running in there. It's because I'm up against Wood Elves and we know how I feel about the Wood Elves. So for this battle, well, this set of best out of 3, I'm playing against quite a new YouTuber actually. He's named Ragnarok Total War, where he's mainly pretty much just done a few campaigns. He's not really done any multiplayer. This is very new to him, so I thought I'll break him in gently, you know, with this massive Beastman force. So yes, he's done 3 playlists so far, 3 series. 1 historical, playing as Sparta for the Rome 2 series. You've also got Beastmen campaign where he did the Eye of the Vortex, and now he's currently doing an amazing series of the High Elves for the Mortal Empires. What makes him really interesting to listen to though is when he's got time, instead of just talking about the game and things like that, he actually talks about real life things. So in the historical one he talks about philosophy, history, how things actually happened, etc, etc. And in the fantasy one with the High Elves, he's actually talking about how the genre came about. So how the High Elves were made, how Tolkein in Lord of the Rings and that created it all, and the philosophy behind the High Elves and their thinking and the way of life, and just really interesting stuff that no other YouTubers really tackled before. So I think it's really good, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. As my Beastmen are really running ahead, I'm trying to keep them in the camera while talk to you guys at the same time. But yes, so definitely worth checking out. He is small. He's only got, I believe he's just broken the 80 subs thing. But I think together, between these 3 videos, which is going to happen the next 3 days, we'll be able to get him to the 100 mark. So it'd be great if you guys could do that for me. So yes, let's see if we can get, if you guys can check his channel out. Of course, he will have this on his channel as well, his side of the battles, his thoughts on how it all went, as well as talking about how great I am, which of course I'm going to sit down and listen to. It's got to be good. So anyway, we'll get on with the battle, because we've probably been going for a good minute or so just talking about me and the channels. But yeah, definitely go check him out, check his campaign out, because I know a lot of people on my channel want to watch campaigns. I can't do them all the time. This guy mainly focuses on campaigns and has a lot of interesting things to talk about and you can get involved with. So anyway, what did I bring? Well, I've got 2 Minotaurs with shields, because I knew I was against High Elves. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of Gore Herds with shields, so 90 guys in each one. That's a lot of guys. We then go for the Chariot Bros there. You got the Beast Lord there on his chariot, and you got Brave Showman of the Wild. So I've seen this used quite a lot of other YouTubers, so I thought I'd give it a go myself and see how it goes. As you know, I'm not used to chariots. Now, I've also got hidden in the back here a group of harpies, and then very sneakily hidden, and there's one little patch of trees that they can't see me because of my ninja skills. We've got 3 units of Centaurs with great weapons and 1 unit of Chaos Warhounds with poison. What's he got? Well, let's just put out the elephant in the room. He's got a Glade Lord, and not 1 but 2 Forest Dragons. Notice where I didn't bring any ranged. Forest Dragons. No range for the Beastmen. That's not good. On his side, though, his formation's kind of broken up a little bit, so I'll go try with him what he's got. I believe it is 4 units of the Eternal Guard with shields. Yep. And then we've got 2 units of War Dancers. In fact, yeah, there's 1 unit there and 1 unit there of War Dancers with spears. Looking very nice there. We've got, also I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Glade Guard and 1 unit of the Deep Wood Scouts. But that is everything he's got. He's moving into a better position onto the hill here to try and secure it. The dragons are going to secure things. The harpies are going to do a bit of scouting. These guys don't move for quite a while, as my main army is going to move up. I wanted them to think that this was it. This was my whole army here. So we'll see how that goes. So my guys are now moving up. As you guys know, I don't like Wood Elves. I really don't like Wood Elves. So for me, this is fitting that we're going to cut all their trees down and all that. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Stupid Wood Elves, thinking they're so great. So he's getting himself in a better position here. He does spot the harpies and starts getting some shots off because Wood Elves. But yeah, he's getting himself in a good position here. And of course, the thing is, I saw these and I thought, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So ignore it. Is that going to be a good hit? Taking some damage on Minotaur. Look, mate, you're not a Minotaur. No matter how much you want to be, you're not. You know. You can take his place, you'll be fine. So that's one of them taken out. But what I do is, as you can see here, there we go. I just completely ignore the dragons and focus on moving up here. Now, the harpies have fallen back a bit. As I said, I wanted them to think, oh, that's it. That's all he's got. Because most players would have already sent it in. There goes the Dragon Breath, really focusing on that one unit of Minotaurs. Another one has fallen now. Sad times, but we are going to now move things up. As I said, we are just ignoring these completely. And to be fair, all they've done is half damage on the Minotaurs. So, not that worried. There you go. Now the range stuff's been firing. Now the Finn's committed to firing. This is all coming out now. Here they come. And he does spot it very, very quickly, which is really, really good. That he saw that coming and he quickly tries to get some units in between there. But, I mean, this is 3 units of Centicles, all with great weapons. This is going to be one hell of a charge when it hits. Straight in there. Ooh, pushing them all down there. And, of course, now these guys are getting in there as well. Minotaurs charging into these, the Gore Herds coming in, and you can see most of the Gore Herds haven't actually gone into combat yet. So there we go, and we have a Cygor coming up, because I can. So Cygor's been signed. As you can see here, what I did was bypass the units he sent to defend, and immediately went for the archers, because I knew as long as he had a front line, he could beat me. So I've completely broken his front line. There you go. Bypassed his front line, so and you see I'm now charging straight into there. So he's thrown his dragons in quickly, which of course means now these Bestigors and that can swarm around these guys. As you can see the Bray Shaman there with his chariots getting in there and cutting them down. They're now starting to break. And you can see we've done the job. The Centicles are smashing this Rangers backline, which is amazing. This is exactly what we wanted. There you go. Core violence. It's like, why are we so violent? Because they're Wood Elves. Good enough. Punch them in the face with an axe. Yeah, as you can see, having a real good time here. I'm not being as mobile as I should be with the chariot. But as you can see now, these guys are breaking through and getting the surround. Our infantry has now made it against their infantry. And it's just turned into a giant moss pit, unfortunately. The Cygor's kind of getting involved, smashing things down. The backline has been completely destroyed. So now all the fast units can now focus on chasing these units down and get them off of the map completely. So Bestigors are chasing them down as well. As you can see, it's all kind of just falling apart. The dragons are trying to do some fire breaths to support. Cygor's getting involved as well, smashing some Eternal Guard in the face with a rock. Apparently, Eternal Guard doesn't survive a rock to the face. They really don't survive a rock to the face. And you see the dragons are trying to actually chase these away, but unfortunately, these guys, their job is just to get rid of the archers, just completely get rid of them. We don't want them in the battle anymore, and these guys are chasing them down, those guys, and suddenly it's not looking so good for the Widows. I mean, there's a group of Eternal Guard here rallied now, but as you can see, we've got this big group here. There's the Cygor and a couple of Bestigors going into there. We've also got this massive group going into this group of archers. I don't know why I sent so many, it just seemed like it made sense to do so. So now they're all going over there. There's the Beast Lord there on his own, which is not good. The dragon's going to come after him now, so I need to get him out of there as quick as we can. As you can see, High Elves are rallying, even though we're trying to chase them all down. They are rallying. These Eternal Guard are coming in. I need to get this unit out of here. If the Beast Lord falls, we could fall. But we do have a Gore Herd coming in. These guys are all chasing that down. And the dragons have finally landed to try and take them out. The Bray Shaman and that, they're coming in to try and help against this dragon, which is actually taking quite a bit of damage. It's getting there. His leadership's really having a bad time. But as you can see, I've done it that only a few units will be taken on the dragon at a time. I didn't see the point of just moss pitting them. There you go. The dragon is actually falling back, but that's probably because the Eternal Guard's there. What have we got there? That is a Devove, that's the one. So that's really battering his leadership now. So he's now falling back. The Cygor's returned. The Gore Herd's just going to charge into the Eternal Guard. As you can see, I've just got so many units of Gore Herd. I mean, I still outnumber them hugely. 650 Beastmen left from 800, so I've not lost that many. There you go. They're all just going to charge in there to finish their Eternal Guard off. This guy, because I had no range, is just going to throw rocks at the Lord. There you go. He's completely misses. Good job. These guys, both dragons have now landed, so I'm sending in all my Minotaurs and what Gore Herds are available to try and take on these two forest dragons, try and take them out. These are pretty much all what's left of the army. As you can see, all these units are being chased down, and all my fast units are now coming back into the battle. That's a lot of great weapons coming back in. As you can see, there's pretty much no ground units left. They're all coming in to finish the dragons off. Are you going to come in and join the party, guys, or are we just going to As I say, as you can see, we are trying to get these guys down. They're about half health each. But the thing is, this is just a small group. Even when these guys are done, look at all the stuff that's coming in. I mean, the side goal will be disappearing soon because obviously he got summoned. So as you can see, he is starting to devolve now and disappear. But there you go, the dragon's now starting to waver because we've got all this stuff charging him. Of course, we'll buff his leadership, and his leadership's just starting to drop. There we go. And without any enemies on the floor, unfortunately, they will now give up the territory. And it is a victory for the Beastmen. Shadow Online Gaming wins the first round against Ragnarok Total War. But a really good battle there. I don't think he expected me to vanguard so much cavalry behind him that, like I said, we just took his backline out straight away. And then, of course, the Beastmen, there were so many Beastmen that we just went around him. And so his lines just disappeared, unfortunately. So Beast Lord got 48 kills, the Brave Shaman of the Wild got 41, the Gore Herd 29, 51, 23, 43, 47, 25. So a bit of, you know, pretty good to really good there. The Centaurs, as you can imagine, 65, 61, and 96 kills. This guy here was a beast. And then the Wolves got 39, but were very good at supporting. The Harpies, 44 kills, really good at chasing down the enemy and causing him to focus on the wrong part of the battlefield as well. He had archers shooting at him, and then when the archers were shooting at the front line, these Centaurs then came out and caused problems. Minotaurs did a really good job. I mean, this group, with 14 kills, were the ones that got picked on at the start, so they lost about 3 models before the battle even began. But they took all the fire of 2 dragons and a Glade Lord, and just walked through it, which is great. The other Minotaurs have 38 kills. Ragnarok, Glade Lord got 14 kills. I don't know if they could have got more involved doing charges, maybe rear charges, when I was getting behind the Dark Wood Elves. There was a chance for him to charge into the rear. And maybe that would have been a good move on that part to try and break my leadership what he could. Eternal Guard, as you can see, got picked out quite quickly again because he got surrounded and charged by multiple angles by big infantry and cavalry. So 6 kills, 2 kills, 2 kills, 10 kills. War Dancers did a lot better with 26 and 10. And as you see, the Glade Guard 7, 2, 0 and 1, and the Deep Wood Scouts 2. So these guys got picked out really quickly. Now the Forest Dragons, as you imagine, 68 and 33. But as you see, the losses 183 to 719 Wood Elves. This was like a perfect battle for the Beastmen. It was absolutely perfect. You know, we got that surrounds. The Minotaurs did the smashing. The Centaurs now got behind and destroyed what range units they had, so they didn't really get any kills. I mean, they got 90. All the Glade Guard got 10 kills between 4 units. 10. That is not enough. 12 if you include the Deep Wood Scouts. So there we go. That is round 1 of Shadow against Ragnarok. I would really like it if you guys could check out his side. As I said, a small channel. Be fantastic if we could get him to the 100 sub mark by this series. Would mean a great deal. And as I said, he's got some really good campaigns going, especially the High Elf one. That is really good to watch. I've been making my way through the series, but there's a lot of episodes. But they're in small chunks, good like 20 to 30 minute chunks, so it's a little bit at a time. So that's what I've been doing. I'll recommend you guys do the same. So go check him out. There'll be a link in the description, and of course a link at the end of the video as well, so you can just click on that and go straight to his battle. This has been Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming with the first episode of Shadow Against the YouTubers 2. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow for round 2 against Ragnarok. Till then, take care.